Yo, 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 my little tubers, welcome back to another draft here on Arena. Got some more of this Lord of the Rings draft. I'm going to try and get some cube drafts, some team cube drafts here in the future. You might have seen LSV's cube drafts go up on either his channel or channel Fireball or whatever, but going to try to join some of those and get that up. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe, and don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all of your magic card needs. We're going to first pick this Crabane over Rally. Crabane is better than Rally, certainly, but Rally's very, very good. I mean, it's close. Okay. Passing nothing feels great. Getting past a Stern Scolding, perhaps, or Book of Mazar Bool, pretty solid. Errand Rider's decent. There's only one card that doesn't get countered by Stern Scolding at the 1, 2, or 3 mana range, and that's Gloin. So Stern Scolding is surprisingly good for 1 mana. I think that's going to be the choice here. Getting past a Bath Song to follow up, or maybe a Smite the Deathless. Lash of the Balrog solid. Deceive the Messenger's decent. Again, this is always where I want to be in the Grixis colors as a base. I like Bath Song more than I like Smite, but I think Smite is generally a better pickup early. So I suppose maybe that's the right choice. I don't know. Feeling kind of stinky today, so maybe we take a bath. I think either route is fine. God, I want to take the Bath Song, but I'm supposed to take the Smite there. The cool thing is, if you can get 2 Bath Songs, which you're not always going to do, in fact, you're most frequently not even going to see 1, right? Is because it's an uncommon anyways. Is that with 2 Bath Songs, you can loop them together and kind of churn through your deck really quickly. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Pick 4. Really weak pick 4. I think Reprieve is now the best card in this pack. Another Errand Rider, Ent's Fury, and Enraged Horn are decent. Deceive the Messenger is solid. I kind of want to take the Deceive the Messenger, but let's just stay open. We'll take the Reprieve. Now we just need to find a good green card, and we'll be all along the rainbow. Here we could follow the Reprieve up with a Protector of Gondor, or Isolation of Orthanc is alright. I think those are the best 2 cards in the pack, the Isolation or the Protector. I'd rather take Isolation, I think. Yeah, let's do that. I think both are solid, but Isolation takes it for me a little bit. I've been passing a bunch of the Oliphants. I keep saying this, but Oliphant is, in my opinion, the worst of the land cyclers in the format. Hithlane Knots is good, Rohirrim is good. Could just take the Knots and stick with the blue cards we already have. I think that's fine. No need to fully go spread out like that. Okay, well, now a very late Mordor muster, Desperate Rescue, and a Troll of Khazad-dûm. Yeah, all 3 of the black cards here are the best cards in the pack. So maybe we're going to do blue-black? Who knows? Watch us get like an 8th pick Frodo and just completely jump ship altogether, but when you're not forcing, this is the right way to do it, right? Just take the best card of the pack for the starter. Unless you open something like a Witch King of Angmar, then you might want to, you know, lean towards drafting more of the black cards, but for the most part, just staying open is going to pay off the most, as we get a Shalab's Ambush here over Black Breath. Breaking Up Fellowship is okay, but generally only going to be playing that if I have a weaker deck. Ringsight I actually kind of like quite a bit. It is slow and dirtily, but it's a lot of value now. I do think Battle-Scarred Goblin is one of the best 2-drops in the format if you're going to be aggro, but yeah, I'm probably supposed to take the Goblin over Ringsight. This card is just so cool, though. You get a tempt, and then you get to search for a card. Oh! Or I don't, and I auto-pick Barrow Blade because I wasn't paying attention to the timer, and I timed out. Okay. So, Goblin would have been great. Ring Sight would have been good. Auto-pick the Barrow Blade because I'm doing too much talking. This is fine. The Black Breath on the wheel. I mean, I'll take it. I don't think the card is bad in the main deck, and there are some such situations where it like kind of wins the game. And at least bare minimum, it does tempt you. It's just, it's not very exciting. All right, a couple little green cards on the wheel. I'm not huge on Willow Wind, but I guess we'll still just take it. Could have taken a green card there for sure, though. And that is the end of pack one. Hey, what did I say? I guess I summoned it, didn't I? Well, just one of the best rare / mythics, rather, in the format. The Witch King of Angmar. Haven't seen this card in a while, but it is quite the beating. Just so hard to deal with. I mean, yeah, Smite the Deathless is a common way to deal with it. Counters deal with it. There are some other things that deal with it, of course. It's just, if you don't have one of those ways to deal with it, you're gonna lose, basically. Now, Foray of Orcs, Eomir of the Riddlemark, Dunlin Crabane. Very, very good pack. We take that Witch King. Oh, and now we take Sauron's Ransom. This is just reverse Foff. 3 mana, draw 2 in essence, and the ring tempts you. Passing another Bath Song here, Nasty End. This is great. All right, blue-black it is. We want to get some more early interaction. Deceive the Messenger is good for that. I'm looking for Pelargir Survivors. I'm looking for Lorien Revealeds in blue. And then in black, I'm looking for like Torment of Gollum. What else? I don't have a Lash yet. But this is a very good start. This, however, is not a very good pack. Knights of Dol Amroth, Wizards Rockets, and Envelope. Best cards here are green, the Generous Ent, and the Pathfinder. Kind of like just taking the Rockets. It cycles, so it draws us closer to the Witch King, plus if we do end up splashing something, it'll be nice to have that. There's a Torment of Gollum. Perfect. Any more good blue-black? Yeah, we got some more cheap stuff. Creature count is very low, so maybe the Sam's Desperate Rescue is not going to be worth it here. Over just taking the Berserker as a decent 3. Already have a Knots, already have an Isolation, already have a Shalabs. Don't need to take a second one of those right now. Kind of just looking for card draw. Right, more ways to get to the Witch King faster. I guess looking at it, really, I'm not super locked into playing blue. I could take like the Relentless Rahiram here. I guess the Grey Havens Navigator is okay, though. I mean, I only have a Smite in red, so yeah, that's probably fine. This seat might have actually been a green-black seat. Oh, wow, an 8th pick Lash, that's great. I have a few different ways to amass right now, so even though the creature count's low, the Lash is still going to be good. Let's see, Deceive makes a creature, Mordor Muster makes a creature, Dunlin Crabane makes another creature, Torment makes a creature. Let's take the Patrol here, although, man, actually, with the Ring Sight, or rather with Witch King, I kind of like taking the Ring Sight, because any of our black creatures can tutor for the Witch King now. Yeah, now we really want to get just like some more Mordor Musters or some random... I mean, what's the best like 2-drop black creature? Probably the Underling or whatever it's called, the 2/1 for 2 that amasses 1. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. I don't even know if we've seen any of those. Is it Berserker? Underling? Something like that. You know what I'm talking about. Not sure we've seen any of them, though. Like here, I think I'm supposed to take Orcish Medicine because it does amass 1. You know, where Nastian just draws cards, but I don't have that many creatures to sacrifice right now. Okay, filler. It's looking okay, but... Man, I don't have an actual creature card on 1 or 2 mana yet, and I still only have 5 total creatures. 2 of them at 5, 3 of them at 3. That is not ideal. Alright, pack 3, give me the goodies. That's pretty darn good. Wow, look at those black cards. Golem's Bite, Gothmog, Claim, Muster, Berserker. Sheesh. Man, do I just take... I guess I just take Claim here? I can't see myself taking Mordor or Muster over one of the removal spells. That hurts, but I guess it's right. 1 ring to rule them all. Another card I've not cared for particularly, but it's not the worst. Here we have a second Torment of Golem or the first Glorious Gale, and again, I kind of need that early interaction. Let's take the Gale. Second Stern Scolding, sure. I mean, this is a lot of counters, but... It's early interaction, and we're just trying to buy time. I guess the ring sight maybe is going to end up being a cut if I don't get many creatures. Like, yeah, this Gorbag, 2 mana, 2/2. Absolutely, get in the deck. See, Shalab's Ambush gets a lot worse in a deck like this. There's a Patrol. We are seeing a lot of good red cards go around, too. Yeah. Would have ended up with a pretty good black-red deck, too, I think. Probably too late to take the rally. Yeah, Patrol's just solid. Guessing Black Breath could probably end up being cut. Knife Wound is kind of medium tier. No Lorien Revealeds. No Survivors. Yeah, with that, I was probably not supposed to be in blue. A lot of good green still going around. I don't think we're going to play a 2-1 for 2. Sheesh. Alright, well, blue-black dried up crazy, crazy. I guess the game plan is just to draw the Witch King of Angmar often and cast it often. Another ring sight. Well, we already have a ring sight and we already have a Shalabs. We're not playing either of them. Wow, we wield the Muster. That's super, super sick. Good. I mean, that was the pack that had a bunch of good black in it, but that was definitely one of the best cards we could have seen come back for us. Am I just running 17 lands in this deck? I guess? How much tempt do I have? Not that much. But a handful of ways to do so. I'm just concerned if I run 17 lands, we could end up flooding out a few times. But it's not like 17 and 16 is drastically different. It's just... Yeah, well, I saw one troll. I saw no Lorien revealed. I think the nasty end is going to probably make this deck too. Maybe cut the knife wound or the medicine at this point. The medicine seems more filler since we picked up the other muster anyways. Okay, I mean, it's not bad. I don't think it's amazing by any means. I should have been black-red or black-green, but overall I think it's got like some legs to stand on. I almost want to add more islands just because we have a couple of... Well, no, I guess 9-8 is fine. Okay, blue-black with Witch King of Angmar. Let's do this. Go to round 1. We're rank 12 now going into this. And looks pretty fantastic. Turn 2 muster. The turn 4 torment. Don't have double black for the knife or for the claim the precious, but that's not too much of an issue in the early here. Mary. Okay. I think this is one of those situations where with a card like Knife Wound, you just cast it immediately. It's a 2-mana removal spell, basically. Like, if they sacrifice the Mary, that's great, right? They might keep the Mary just because they pay 2 life, they can attack and get a food, right? That's not too bad. I will definitely scold the doggy. Second black source is great. Let's take a peek at what's going on and then potentially attack for 3. Bite Sam Fury. Definitely taking Sam here. A little bit surprised they didn't bite in response, because now I have a 3/3. Okay, I mean, we have perfect information on what they're doing. Kind of funny, they pay 2 life to gain 3 down the road. Wow, that Willow Wind was one of our better draws. Turn 5, draw my 5-drop. Get a little scry value? Yes, please. And we don't need a second turn scolding here. Would rather draw sooner. I mean, obviously drawing a spell is good, but if there's a land underneath it, I don't want to be drawing the land the turn after, you know? I'd rather draw the land this turn and then go from there. We'll hold the last land in our hand. We only have 1 way to tempt currently, but there are some other ways still in the deck. Okay, all food gone. They're just looking for a creature. Yeah, there you go. Quick beam. I don't need to cycle the Natsir. I probably don't want to. I think we're just gonna... Oh, well. It's really good too. I think we're just gonna claim. The issue is if they draw like a bag end porter, because then they would be able to end Fury immediately afterwards. I could have tried to get them too. I could have let them resolve their Or rather keep their quick beam and then maybe they go for Ent's Fury. Oh, we might see Golem's Bite into Ent's Fury this turn. Yep. But that's fine. Nothing I can do about that. Go ahead and just tap the rider end of turn and say, hello, king. Can you dig it? That ain't gonna cut it. That ain't gonna cut it at all, my friend. All right, nice. I mean, that was just the cherry on top. Didn't seem likely that we actually needed the king, but it's a good way to put the nail in the coffin. BG go next. Another fantastic hand. Got an early scolding. Got ourselves a muster, a castable claim, a lash. Oh, that's the dream. We have the turn 2 Mordor muster into turn 3 ring sight. Go tutor for Witch King. I have to reveal the card though, right? So they will get to know about it, but don't think that's too much of an issue. Now we just want to draw a few lands. Ow. Another player with the Entish Restoration. Land for Torment would be great. Perfect. Smite the Deathless! They actually have the way to kill him. Alright, well, let's take the smite. It's funny. Hopefully they just play Protector of Gondor out here. Perfect. That's not a land. I mean, given their hand, I think I'm supposed to just claim the Protector of Gondor, make my Ring Bearer, and then attack and loot. Discard Nasty End. Hopefully they run out Peregrine this turn and try to use the Friendly Rivalry instead of going for Fear Fire Foes immediately. Perfect. And that's a blowout. Great. And that's land for Daddy Witch King. I guess I should have discarded the Stern Scolding instead of the knots. But they're gonna need to top deck like a Banish from Adoris if they wish to live. Your Fire Foes, Friendly Rivalry do not get the job done. Looks like they're just gonna punch my 3/3. I'm okay with that. Yep. Okay. I get a Ring Tempt. They have to sacrifice a 1/1. So, like, Banish from Adoris, Fog from the Barrow Downs, Lost to Legend. Not sure there's a green or red way they can deal with Witch King here. Patrol seems good. Alright, go to combat. What you got? Galadrim Bow! They get to untap a creature. And give it reach. Alright, that's funny. Well, they can keep chumping for a while, but chumping is certainly not winning. Oh, boo! Well, that would be a really good play if I didn't have Lash of the Balrog, because now the Protector of Gondor, in theory, could block the Witch... Well, no. They have to block, and I have the Ring Tempt, so it doesn't even matter. Never mind. I lied. They were still in a terrible spot. Because they would have to block, chump, in essence, make me discard a card, but the third Tempt of the Ring would kill it anyways, so... Alright, 2-0. Keep it up. Okay, on to as I move my chair around, game number 3. And that once again looks like a turn 2 Mordor muster into a ring sight, tutoring for the Witch King, perhaps. It could be better just to Greyhaven's Navigator, though. Yeah, I'm okay to wait a turn. We get to hold up both the counter and the Navigator. And we will just keep the 5th land right now. So the only concern here would be that... they could have a Torment next turn, but I'm not going to play around that. If they have it, they have it. And that is not it. Okay. Bad news is this is a lot of potential damage. In fact, I almost want to trade off my 1/1 for the Haunt right now. Oh, actually, what am I doing? No, I have Lash of the Balrog in my hand. So let's go Witch King pass. Hope they don't have Smite. Okay. Remember, I can only block one of these because they all have Menace. It's probably better to block like this and just discard an extra card. Discard the Breath. Oh, this is good. And they have to sacrifice another creature here due to the Witch King's ability. It looks like they're just going to try to push the pressure on me. Do I want to loot here, or do I want to sit back? I think we're going to play it a little bit conservatively and go 4-5 and pass. So it feels like in a long game we can't lose, right? Yeah, nice. That's another really solid draw. Okay. Land. Torment. Aomer, another... Man, their deck is insane. I actually think we take the rally here. And then start attacking. Because we can Gale either of or any of their creatures. Yeah. Nice. Wow, their deck looked good, but Witch King simply gonna do Witch King things. I'm actually really happy we added the ring sight to the deck, because it's been pretty good. Alright, 3-0. On to the next. The king wins again. A king with a king, you know? How is this hand? Keepable? Slow but keepable. It's a lot of value in all these cards. 2 for 1, 2 for 1, can be a 2 for 1. If you can eat something. Hey, Stern Scolding, actually the perfect draw step there. Oh, and if the opponent doesn't do anything for a while, that's also okay with me. Easy, look at that, Stern Scolding, so good. So freaking good. If they don't do anything here, we're probably gonna Navigator still instead of Sauron's Ransom. Let's just get a creature on the board. Develop out. We don't need to top a 6th land. Now we slam the Torment, say, what's left? Birthday Escape Guide, stew the conies. I think I care less about the removal and more about the creature. So they're going to attack, and it's going to attack as a 4/4 because they get to scry 1, but I don't really care about that. No blocks, obviously. If they just want to main phase the stew the conies, that's fine. They didn't, though, so let's go to combat first. I don't want to Mortar Muster yet, because then they would kill the Orc instead. Now we can claim, because I don't want them getting more scry value. I assume they're going to stew in response. Yep, perfect. I guess technically I still missed a damage here, didn't I? I could have actually claimed pre-combat, and then they would have made that same play, and then I could Mortar or Muster and attack for 3. So slight mistake on my part, no big deal. Okay, good for us. We get to main phase the Ransom because we want to tempt onto our army again, and that's going to let us loot. We have a little bit of an excess amount of lands. Wow. I mean, if Witch King is in that face down pile, so be it. I'm going to take the face up. Counter and a land. Very nice for us. All right, let's attack. Loot. Discard the 4th swamp. And then, yeah, let's go ring sight for the king. Little did they know, giving me ring sight also gave me Witch King of Angmar. Generous Ent, that is a big boy. But they cannot block our 3/3, so we get to loot. Discard land. Play the Witch King. And we're just going to hold up Deceive. We don't need to lash that Ent right now. Okay. So we are a little bit short of lethal here. Oh, that'll do it. Black Breath. Oh wait, no, they still have food. Never mind. Yeah, they go to... Oh no, we do kill him because Deceive the Messenger will pump up our Ring Bearer. We hit him for 12 exactly. Perfect. Just like we drew it up. Turns out casting Witch King of Angmar every single game tends to lead to a decent win rate. We'll have to test this a little bit more for science, though. Okay, game 5. Lovely little 4-0 start. What? If Witch King is in my hand, how am I supposed to ring sight for it? Pretty easy keep, though. One land in this hand looks real good. One land, if we can find it, should unlock the rest of them between, like, Scry and multiple card draws. Perfect. So I guess what's the next best card we can tutor for? I'm going to Sauron's Ransom here instead of Navigator. This runs into a trickery either way, but if they have Glorious Gale, we kind of get them. I guess if they do have a creature counter, I want them to use it on the Navigator and not the Witch King, though. Ooh. Let's go with the face down pile. Interesting. Okay, I thought there was a chance we might have grabbed, like, Torment there or something, but we'll just pass. I'm going to go for the Navigator end of turn. If they pass, they definitely have a counter. They probably still do have a counter, I'm guessing, right? Yeah. Hopefully they go for the Gale on this. Oh, they didn't. I don't think we run out Witch King next turn, then. Perfect. That is the #1 card I was looking for. Torment, hold up Scalding, or whatever, Scolding. Yep. They have 2 Glorious Gales, actually. 2 Glorious Gales and a Smite the Deathless. That's funny. Okay. Well then. I guess I take Smite. Trade's good for me. They've got nothing in hand but reactive cards, so... That's too good. That is too good. I'm gonna muster once here. What they could do is club my army off of the treasure. And in fact, we kind of want them to do that, or hope they do that, and then I can Mordor muster and make another one and still get underneath the counter. Yep. Do they have trickery too? Wow! Well, these stern scoldings are going to be pretty damn bad if my opponent just never casts a single creature. I would doubt that they go for Dreadful of this as the storm here. If that gave them the loot, I think that would make sense. But that doesn't quite make sense to me. Yeah, let's go ahead and start running them out of Gales. They're obviously going to counter this. Beautiful. I just need to get through one more counter. So this only searches for a card if you have a creature. Perfect. All right, and that should eat the other Glorious Gale, I'm guessing. I mean, obviously losing my Willow-Wind and my Patrol isn't good, but if it means I get to resolve Witch King of Angmar, then it's definitely worth it. Wow, they drew another trickery. Okay, very unlucky. Very good draw for them there. That was actually better for us that it wasn't a Gale, because they didn't get to turn on their looting, but... Is this how we're gonna lose? 2 trickeries, 2 Gales? I guess it is. I think we did everything right, and now we're just getting punished. Because remember, I have to kind of take the Smite the Deathless, otherwise they can just shoot my dude. That's not bad. That buys a little bit of time. Also gives me a creature to Ring Sight and to Nasty End. It's decent as well. If they have a removal spell, they get to kill my Orc in response, and I think that's the correct thing for them to do. Or rather, I would Nasty End if they did. Oh, they let it resolve. Or maybe they just don't even have anything. I do not have many ways to win left in my deck. Oh my gosh. Yeah, at all. I think I'm just gonna go land pass here. Try to isolate their Orc, and then keep the claim for something else. Easy. Not sure how I plan on winning this game. If they have a third trick... Oh, no, is it just club my face? Yeah, okay. I think I was going to say, if they have another trickery, that's insane. I mean, that's 2 clubs, 2 trickeries, 2 gales, so... I think here I like using Nasty End, sacrificing our 1/1 for 3 cards, and then making another. I'm at 2 though, so I'm dead to any number of things here. But feels like this play gives me my best odds of maybe scraping it together. It's annoying, but not too bad. I probably will need to try to eventually get the full tempt on, but remember with the Ring Bearer, you have to loot, so there is a small fear of potentially decking myself sometime in the future. I'll die to a rally at the Hornburg, I'll die to any number of things here. Again, I'm just kind of committing to it. So that's going to lock down my creatures next turn. It's kind of bad. Do I have any more creatures left in my deck? No, my library is Lash of the Balrog and Glorious Gale left, so... Doesn't even make sense to loot. Or rather, to cast Black Breath and to loot, that is to say. So they're gonna get to draw 2 extra cards next turn. That doesn't kill me immediately, but that will kill me very shortly. That's no rally. Oh, that might have been a mistake. If I claim their creature there, then I can just cast the Black Breath. Oh, I messed up. I can't win anymore. I'm gonna die to decking. I needed to have fully tempted there and hit him down to 5. That's, again, assuming they have absolutely nothing in their hand anymore, but I messed up for sure. I don't have enough cards in my deck. Yep, I messed up for sure. Well, shoot. I mean, I might just die here anyways, but they should be at 5 and I should be presenting lethal. Crazy game. Good beats. Oh, if they're main phasing, then they have another club. A 3rd club? Sheesh. Yeah, they did. Nice. Okay. Well, I kind of feel like we got a little unlucky there, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Their hand just had a bunch of answers, and I couldn't really do anything about it, so good beats. GG. Let's go on to the next. Okay. Pretty good looking hand again. No turn 2 muster this time, but can never realistically mulligan a hand that like looks as good as this one. Forest into a Pathfinder. I am actually going to just kill off their Pathfinder here. The Pathfinder unlocks so many things in green. And wow. Looks like they bricked, and we're going to get to hopefully hit a land here and then torment them. Yeah, killing the Pathfinder worked out beautifully there for us. Golem, Nazgul, Horn, Patrol, Mirror. This is kind of interesting what we want to hit here. It might actually just be the Rise of the Witch King that we're supposed to take. They're not going to be able to cast that anytime soon. Yeah, let's just hit the Nazgul. Because on any of their other creatures they can play next turn just get blocked by, or trade with the 2/2. Trading's good for us when they have the Rise. Let's see. If I'm assuming that they're going to play their 3/2 next turn, I guess it's better to go like this and hold up Stern Scolding. Oh, sorry, they're 4/2, not 3/2. Now we can discard the last Stern Scolding and start smacking. Let's play out our 4/5, because no matter what they cast next turn, we can just lash it. And 4, it turns out, is greater than 3 damage for output. And the cherry on top. Alright, I mean, they're at 1 life here, so if they can somehow survive, good for them, but... Man, killing that Pathfinder, I tell you, it was... I mean, we didn't know they were going to miss lands afterwards, but... Pathfinder is just always such a scary card on turn 2 that I was willing to use a claim on it. Alright, 5 and 1. Can he keep it up? We even won a game without the Witch King there? Crazy. Ugh, alright, well... It's got Stern Scolding and Glorious Gale, so I guess it's a keep. Phew, there's the Black Source. Easy Stern Scolding on the Survivor. Same thing as killing like the Pathfinder versus green. Killing the Survivor versus blue-red is just super clutch. And now we just Torment and Laugh. Saruman's Trickery, Sanction, some card draw, some bounce. I think I still just like taking the Trickery even though they don't have double blue. Oh, they hit the land for their Rohirrim. It's good beats. Oh, very nice. Okay. Let's see here. So we can ring sight. Go grab our Witch King, say go. Now they do have isolation, but if they isolate my token, then the Witch King is more likely to sit, even though we know they have a bounce spell as well. So, and the funny thing about this is, if they make a mistake, They isolate right now? They didn't. Okay, they made the right play. They need to let the amass resolve, then they tuck. Yep. That's fine. Now we go Witch King and pass. They can bounce it for a turn, which would also turn on their loot. But then we just get to resolve it again and cross our fingers, I guess. Oh, this is a really bad play. I think they forgot they're going to have to sacrifice their creature. What they wanted to happen there is they wanted me to block and discard a card, and then they would soothe my Witch King after the fact, but... yeah... Witch King has too many lines of text. Yep, there's the soothe now. And we'll just recast and say go! I could still very easily lose this game. Blue has a ton of good interaction for the Witch King. It's just they need to find other means of pressure. Now, we know they have a sanction in their hand, so 1, 2, 3, 4. But... main phase Navigator. Playing around counter, I guess. Let's go to combat. Play the gore bag. Land pass. I don't mind running out the land because there's a possibility that I want to go patrol plus hold up Gale next turn, you know? And that kills the gore bag. I still have a really hard time attacking though, like I'm at 16. So, attacking with the Navigator means they'd have to sacrifice it. Oh, they have another Soothing. Okay, no, that's good. That was a really good draw for them. Wow. This is what I'm talking about. We can still very easily lose this game. Can't even block the Greyhaven's Navigator, but as long as the Witch King sticks on the battlefield, they'd have to still sack. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7 now. 7 instants and sorceries in their graveyard, so I still need to go for a clock on their face. Because they can shoot the Witch King with Sanction and deal 4 over damage to me. So the Witch King is punching the patrol? That was actually really hard to tell what was going on there. Yeah, I lose. I take 5, 6, 7, 8. And they get to kill me. They notice that the sanction is lethal. Yeah, they did it. See? This is what I'm talking about. We can still lose this game very easy. Witch King, not so good versus all that tempo, and they had the early pressure. Alright, 5 and 2. I mean, obviously the opponent had to draw a specific scenario of cards, but they did, and that was great. I don't mind losing games like that. It sucks, but at least it was good magic. Alright, another pretty easy keep. We're hoping the opponent has creatures, early creatures for us to counter. Because if we see a bunch of token producers, that's where Double Stern Scolding is going to be really bad. Come on, Survivor. I'll take it. Can't get greedy there. Especially when you have a second. Oh, hello, Mr. King. Another red-blue deck. Do it again. Give me another counter. Pass. You pass, I pass. This is another land cycle? Okay. Ooh, the inscription. Okay, this is another match that we could very easily lose just because their ways of winning will not be damage-based. Well, this is kind of funny. I almost want to take the Bewitching Leechcraft because that actually deals with our Witch. Now the question is, are they going to main phase the Gandalf and play around a counter? If they have a land here, they go Gandalf into Ranger's Firebrand my token. Oh, they didn't. Oh, okay. Well, now that we're going to punish them heavily. Wow, that was... They needed to have main phase that. That's going to cost them the game. If they Firebrand here, I'm going to go ahead and cycle the knots. Alright, let's see if they have a counter. And if they don't, then the Witch King laughs. Wow, that's really good. That's the third... Their deck looks sick. That's fine. Urbane. Make it our ring bearer. Let's go grab... I guess I'll grab the Sauron's Ransom for card value. I could have also grabbed the Patrol to try to maybe gain a little bit of life, but that would take a long time. That's fine. That muster allows us to attack with our Orc. Alright, phew. How many games have we resolved Witch King? It's been almost all of them. Admittedly, we do have a way to tutor for it, and we've drawn that tutor if we haven't drawn the Witch King, but okay. 6 and 2. Let's get it one more time, please. Final boss. How's our hand look? Solid. Very easy keep on the draw. We statistically should hit a land by turn 3, and we have even an extra way to do so, right? Yeah, we have 15 lands left in our deck, so 15 out of 33, and then... Yeah. Ideally a blue source, but... Turn 2 Mary. Okay, red-white beatdowns. So this is all gonna be about trying to stabilize before they can beat me down too quickly. Oh, 3 color. Well, in this case, I'm actually just gonna pass and go for the Grey Havens. And try to block. Already have 5 lands. That's fantastic. Wow. Best case scenario. Them effectively doing nothing there. I am just going to run out the larger threat, even though it's least mana efficient, or less mana efficient. Whoa! They're going real deep over there. Can they beat a Witch King, though? We'll find out. Well, this is pretty funny. That's an insane draw. Let's just take a peek at the last card in their hand then, huh? Gandalf the White? What is going on over there? They're playing like 5-colored legendaries without any of the fixing. They drew a really good card though, that sucks. If they had to hit a land that turn, they could never win. They actually have a decent chance, I think, now. I'm gonna take the 2 blue spells here. Wow, we got them good. So remember, they still have 3 life. And that, I guess, is probably going to lock it up. There's their Citadel. How do we want to win? I don't think there's a bad way to do this here. Bane or claim. That's lethal, right? Claim the Sam. Full tempt. That's 9 damage, 10 off of the deceive. So even with the food, they're dead. Whew! They were definitely having fun over there, or at least trying. Okay, 7 and 2. That's how we do it. Which king? This king. That's the good king. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back tomorrow. Bye-bye.